Have you ever heard of an engine upgrade that sounds revolutionary on paper, promises better fuel economy, cleaner emissions, and improved performance, yet could end up costing owners thousands of dollars if things don't go exactly as planned? Well, that's exactly why Mazda's newest engine technology has sparked a growing debate among enthusiasts, mechanics, and even longtime Mazda fans. Some people are calling it the future of gasoline engines. Others are calling it a $4,000 gamble. And the most surprising part? Many buyers don't even realize the risks hiding beneath the marketing headlines. Today, we're diving deep into Mazda's newest engine strategy, why it has become one of the most controversial developments in the automotive world, what Mazda isn't emphasizing in its advertisements, and whether this technology is a brilliant innovation or an expensive mistake waiting to happen. But before we get to the biggest revelation, you need to understand how this story started, because the real surprise isn't the engine itself. It's why Mazda decided to build it in the first place. For years, the automotive industry has been racing toward electrification. Almost every major manufacturer has invested billions into electric vehicles. Some companies have abandoned entire gasoline engine programs. Others have announced plans to phase out combustion engines altogether. But Mazda chose a very different path. Instead of going all in on EVs, Mazda continued investing heavily in internal combustion technology. That decision shocked industry analysts. While competitors were chasing battery-powered futures, Mazda engineers were asking a different question. What if gasoline engines could still become dramatically more efficient? That question eventually led to one of Mazda's most ambitious projects ever, the Skyactiv engine, and later, Mazda's newest generation of advanced combustion technology. On the surface, the idea sounded almost impossible. An engine that combines characteristics of both gasoline and diesel power plants. Better fuel economy, stronger efficiency, lower emissions, improved performance. It sounded like the perfect solution. But that's where things started getting complicated. Because creating revolutionary technology is one thing, making it affordable and reliable for everyday drivers is something entirely different. And that's where concerns began to emerge. But that's not even the biggest issue, because the technology itself may only be part of the story. The real controversy starts when you look at what happens after the warranty expires. To understand why some experts are worried, let's look at what makes this engine so different. Traditional gasoline engines ignite fuel using spark plugs. Diesel engines ignite fuel using compression. Mazda wanted the advantages of both systems, so engineers created a highly sophisticated combustion process that operates under extremely precise conditions. That sounds impressive, and technically it is, but complexity often comes with consequences. Modern engines already contain countless sensors, electronic controls, fuel management systems, and emissions equipment. Mazda's advanced combustion strategy adds even more layers of technology. More sensors, more calibration, more specialized components, more opportunities for something to go wrong. Now, that doesn't automatically mean the engine is unreliable. In fact, many owners have reported positive experiences. But here's the concern. When highly specialized systems fail outside warranty coverage, repairs can become extremely expensive. And that is where the $4,000 figure starts entering the conversation. Some industry observers point to the cost of replacing advanced engine components, specialized fuel systems, emissions hardware, and related technology. Individually, those repairs may not seem catastrophic. Combined together, they can quickly add up. And suddenly, an owner who expected lower operating costs may find themselves facing a surprisingly large repair bill. But things become even more interesting when you look at the maintenance side of the equation. Because this isn't just about repair costs, it's about who can actually repair the vehicle. For decades, independent mechanics handled most maintenance and repairs. That helped keep ownership costs manageable. But newer engine technologies increasingly require specialized diagnostic equipment and manufacturer-specific knowledge. In some cases, troubleshooting becomes significantly more difficult. A simple problem can take longer to diagnose. Longer diagnosis means higher labor costs. Higher labor costs mean bigger repair bills. And that creates a challenge many buyers never consider before signing purchase documents. The question isn't whether the technology works. The question is, what happens when it doesn't? And according to some mechanics, that's where the real financial gamble begins. However, that's only part of the story, because there is another factor that makes Mazda's situation especially unique. Unlike larger manufacturers, Mazda doesn't have the same scale as automotive giants like Toyota, Ford, or General Motors. That matters more than most people realize. When massive manufacturers produce millions of engines, parts availability tends to improve over time. Repair knowledge spreads faster. Independent shops gain experience. Replacement components become easier to source. Smaller production volumes can sometimes create different challenges. Certain parts may remain specialized. Some components may stay relatively expensive. And repair familiarity may develop more slowly. Again, that doesn't guarantee higher ownership costs, but it introduces uncertainty. And uncertainty is exactly what buyers dislike when spending tens of thousands of dollars on a new vehicle. But wait until you hear what happened when analysts started comparing the promised savings against potential repair expenses. Because this is where the math becomes surprisingly uncomfortable. One of Mazda's biggest selling points is efficiency. The company has spent years promoting improvements in fuel economy and emissions performance. And in fairness, the technology can deliver impressive results. But critics have raised an important question. How much fuel must an owner save before those savings offset the risk of expensive repairs? Imagine saving a few $100s annually on fuel. Sounds great. Now imagine facing a repair bill measured in thousands. Suddenly, the long-term equation becomes more complicated. For some drivers, everything works perfectly, and the technology delivers exactly what Mazda promised. For others, the possibility of major out-of-warranty expenses changes the calculation entirely. That's why some consumers view the engine as an investment. Others view it as a gamble, and the difference often depends on how long they plan to keep the vehicle. But the story takes another unexpected turn. Because reliability isn't the only concern attracting attention. There's also the issue of resale value. Historically, Mazda has built a strong reputation for driving dynamics and quality. Many enthusiasts love the brand, but resale markets can be unpredictable when advanced technology enters the picture. Used car buyers often ask a simple question: what happens if something breaks? The more complicated the answer becomes, the more cautious some buyers become. That doesn't mean resale values will collapse. Far from it. But uncertainty can influence buyer behavior, and buyer behavior influences long-term ownership costs. What seemed like an engineering breakthrough can suddenly become a financial question. But we're still not at the biggest revelation, because the most surprising part isn't about repair bills, it's about strategy. And this is where things become truly fascinating. Many industry experts believe Mazda is attempting something few automakers still have the courage to pursue. Instead of abandoning internal combustion, Mazda is trying to extend its life. The company appears convinced that gasoline engines still have room for meaningful improvement. In some ways, that's admirable. It demonstrates engineering ambition. It challenges conventional thinking, and it offers consumers alternatives. But it also creates enormous pressure. Because if the technology succeeds, Mazda looks visionary. If it struggles, critics will argue the company invested heavily in the wrong direction. That's a high-stakes bet, and the consequences could shape Mazda's future for years. Now let's talk about the revelation that has many automotive enthusiasts paying close attention. The biggest risk may not be today's repair costs. It may be tomorrow's technological transition. Think about it. The automotive industry is changing rapidly. Electric vehicles continue improving. Hybrid systems continue evolving. Battery costs continue falling. Government regulations continue tightening around the world. If advanced combustion technology becomes obsolete faster than expected, owners could face a different challenge entirely. Not repair costs, depreciation. A vehicle can be mechanically reliable and still lose value if market demand shifts dramatically. And that's the possibility some analysts are watching closely. Mazda's advanced engine technology may prove brilliant. But if consumer preferences move faster than expected toward hybrids and EVs, the market could look very different just a few years from now. Suddenly, the $4,000 gamble isn't only about repairs. It's about timing. And timing has always been one of the most important factors in the automotive industry. So what is Mazda not telling you? The answer isn't a hidden defect, it's not a secret recall, and it's not necessarily a reliability disaster. The real story is much more complicated. Mazda is asking buyers to place faith in advanced engineering at a time when the entire industry is changing. The company believes combustion technology still has a future. Critics aren't completely convinced. Supporters see innovation. Skeptics see risk, and both sides make valid arguments. That's why this debate has become so interesting. On one hand, Mazda deserves credit for pursuing unique solutions instead of simply following industry trends. On the other hand, greater complexity often creates greater uncertainty, and uncertainty can become expensive. In the end, Mazda's new engine may turn out to be one of the smartest engineering decisions of the decade, or it may become a costly lesson about the challenges of pushing gasoline technology to its limits. That's the mystery that continues to divide experts today. And perhaps that's why this story matters so much, because it isn't really about one engine. It's about the future of the automobile itself. Will advanced combustion engines continue evolving? Will hybrids dominate the next decade? Will EVs eventually take over completely? Nobody knows for certain. What we do know is that Mazda has placed a very bold bet, and now the industry is watching closely to see whether that bet pays off. So what do you think? Is Mazda's new engine a brilliant innovation that deserves more credit? Or is it a risky $4,000 gamble that buyers should approach cautiously? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, because the answer to that question may determine not only Mazda's future, but the future of the gasoline engine itself.